Hey everybody, it's Jennifer from Gen Vibes Only. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 2 of setting up my Transformer Frankenplanner for January 2025.
Watched part 1. I showed you guys briefly that I moved into this folio. I have some stickers in here and some of my writing stuffed in here that we'll talk about later. I did mention that I went ahead and switched to black discs again. I put on some different covers that we will talk about a little bit later. I do apologize for the glare. I have my storage planner here, so basically I'm going to be taking all the December things out and putting all the January things in. So let's get into it.
So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I am using a Transformer Frankenplanner. So basically I have, I think 6 or 7 different planners on one set of discs, and I use a different cover for each of my planners. So just as like a recap, I have different planners different covers every time you open up my planner. So I have like a wellness section. I have my creative journal in here. I added a section for writing. So this works for me. I keep 1 month in here at a time, and then I switch everything out at the beginning of the month. I have my faith section in here as well. So we'll talk a little bit more about those in detail. So I am going to just start taking out the month of December, and I'm just going to set those aside, and off camera I do put these back into their respective planners. So I'm just taking I'm leaving the hello page in there, but I'm taking out the rest, putting that off to the side. So while I am doing this, I just want to say thank you for all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing and spending your time with me. I'm so glad you are here. I hope that if my content resonates with you, I hope that you do decide to stick around. And I hope you are having some great inspiration when you come to hang out with me over here at Gen Vibes Only. Hopefully you are getting some motivation, some inspiration. And when I make my videos, I don't expect you to follow everything that I'm doing, or, my way is not like the right way. There's so many different ways to use the discount system, and I hope you find something that works really well for your schedule, for your family, for your routine, for the season of life that you are currently in. And that's how I have learned to plan since using Happy Planner for about 2 years now. Just keep in mind that the season of life that you're in is going to change, and with that, your planning needs might change. For example, I started out in a classic size, then I went to a big, then I went back to a classic, then went back to a big, and then back to a classic, and that's totally fine. You can switch planners, you can switch systems. If something is not working for you, you have the right to move into a new system. And most importantly, finding something that works for you is the most important thing. It is really cool to see what other people are using, and it's great to get ideas, but just always think about what's going to work best for you. So it took me about a year or more into my Happy Planner journey before I was ready to start Frankenplanning and then Transformer Frankenplanning. I used to keep all of my planners separate, and then I just couldn't keep up with that anymore, because if I was at work and I wanted to journal, then my journal is at home, or if I was like at home and I was in bed and then I had to like get up and walk across the room and go get my work planner or something. So, and then I tried having everything all in one planner, but then I kept on losing things. Like I would like write down something and then I would be like, oh my gosh, where did this, where did I write this? So now that I have everything sectioned off with a separate cover, it helps me to keep my planner organized, and it helps me to keep my brain organized, because every time I switch my cover, it feels like I am in a brand new planner or a different planner. And like I said, I change my covers over here all the time. As you guys saw in my last video, I was all about my white discs and my light bright covers, and I have gone back to my emo reset button, and I am back in black. So, yeah, I believe I have switched everything out here just about. And then we are going to talk about my writing planner, because that's something new that I implemented into my planner. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, because that section of my planner is going to be a little tricky. Okay, so I have finally switched everything out, and every section of my planner has the month of January in here ready to go, and I am pretty much pleased with everything so far. The only thing that I'm going to change is the writing portion of my journal, of my planner. So I added a writing section to my planner, and the one thing that I'm really not feeling is this planner, these dividers. I purchased this planner on Amazon with a gift card that I had for Christmas, and this is what it looks like. It is a horizontal layout, which is why I bought it, because this is the horizontal layout before Happy Planner added the check boxes. So I'm not a huge fan of this layout. I'm usually all about the butterflies, all about the flowers, but I'm not really liking this one. And this one, it goes from July 2024 to June 2025. So I don't have like all the months in there. So here's what I was thinking. I'm going to be a little bit extra for a minute. So I have this undated dashboard that I was using for my catch-all. I don't like the dashboard layout for right now. For this season in my life, the dashboard isn't working for me. However, I do adore these dividers. I love the flowers. I think these dividers are just so amazing, and I really want to use them. So what I'm planning to do is switch layouts again, just like I did in my previous video, how I switched a horizontal layout with a line vertical. I am going to be switching out this dashboard with this undated horizontal layout. I purchased this one with some credits that I had on Poshmark. I recently sold 3 of my big happy planners on Poshmark, so I used that credit to purchase this planner, and this is also a horizontal layout. So I'm gonna switch these, and then I will have the writing journal and the dividers and the layout that I want. So if you saw my part 1 setup of my 2025 Transformer Frankenplanner, I switched out layouts, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I pretty much just switch the divider and turn the page of the divider and then just use the layout. So it's a little bit better if I can like show you. So I'm just going to grab this layout and put it into here, take the other layout and put it into the other planner. So the planner that has the flowers is the dashboard layout. I don't want that one, so I'm going to put the dashboard layout into the planner that is up on the top of the screen. So yeah, I just do that back and forth so I can have the dividers and the layout that I want. And I think, again, this is another one of the reasons why I love using the disbound system, because you can just take out stuff and add stuff whenever you need to. You can really create the ultimate planner however you want to plan, and the sky's the limit pretty much with the disbound system. So I'm gonna switch those and I will come back. So as you can see, this planner now has the undated horizontal layout that I want. And I'm really excited because I love this planner, and now I feel like I'm going to get the best use out of it because it is in the layout that I need it to be in. So once I like switched everything out, I do have this 2025 sheet here already, and I don't want to get rid of that page. I already have my stickers on it, so I'm just going to leave that there. That is going to be a dated page right there, but no big deal. For the most part, everything looks good, and I'm just going to stick the other parts of that planner away, and my writing planner is good to go. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video, but stay tuned for part 3, where I will show you guys how everything turned out. We're going to be talking about each bit of my planner in a little bit more detail, and there are already some changes coming for the new year that I want to talk about. So stay tuned for part 3. I will see you guys there. Bye.